sniffing the air. Is there an image that captures the wildness and the beauty of Africa more than that? A leopard in the dark. And Zoe, this is the first time that you have heard a leopard calling, and you've been watching since December. I'm so glad that we could share this moment with you. Isn't it wonderful how each call starts with that little growl and then ends with it as well? I can hear Impala alarm calling, but I don't know if they're alarm calling at him. Alright. Let's keep up with him for a bit, see if he's calling another leopard. Maybe there is a female around here. Maybe his reprieve is over for now. Just got to be careful not to blind Andrew's guests. Guys, if he continues to go into this drainage line, we are not going to be able to follow him. We're going to lose signal, unfortunately, so let's just hope he calls one more time for us. And then we are going to have to leave him unless he comes a little bit closer towards us. Unfortunately, that is just the way of things. And we managed to get signal, and we did manage to spend some time with him. This will be the last few moments that we can spend with him. Unless he pops up on the road to the north of us, in which case we may well be able to have signal again. I will do my utmost. But if we follow him into this dip, we're going to disappear off your screen. Having a good sniff. He's going to urinate. Urine spraying and marking his territory. And off he goes. Like a ghost in the darkness. Okay, let's try and loop around to him. I know if I follow him through this dip that we will lose our signal. And we're going to have to try and go around and hope that we can find him there.
Hello, welcome back. We are still in search of some nocturnal creatures, and I was going to go down the main drag, and then I thought, you know what, let's drive a road that's not driven too often. Maybe it'll give us some luck. There were also tracks of a male leopard that came through into this area, so if we can't find a little cat, maybe we can find a big one. And we're still getting to know cheetah plains properly. And we don't spend too much time here in the northwestern part of the reserve. We don't rush off down to the open plains. It is quite thick, so it can be a bit challenging to see a lot of animals. But I think at night it might start working for us, because there could be some of those other creatures we don't see too often in these thick areas, and they come out and start using the roads as paths as it gets darker. Oh, he's gone. There was a bush baby, but a very fast one. Oh, he's a bit far as well. Let's try to see if we can find one a bit closer. I thought he might jump towards us, but he jumped the other way. No. What do we have there? Very interesting. So one of the more common predators in the Sabi Science Game Reserve is the spotted hyena. I have yet to see a spotted hyena on Cheetah Plains. Brian, have you seen one? Nope. And I know Jamie hasn't seen one. I don't think James has either. Those are hyena tracks there.
For you.
They seem to do their meandering very late here.
We're now on the southern bound.
Now we're going to go have a quick look at the water hole, which is in front of the Cheetah Plains Lodge. Now the Styx lionesses have been using it, and I'm hoping one of these days they're going to bring the cubs out here. So we're just going to have a quick look down here for tracks, and even better if we can see the lions. Those cubs are quite young, so if we do see the cubs, I will not be putting a spotlight on them, and we'll just have a quick look and then leave, because we don't want to put any external pressure on those mothers. I actually heard today that there are now 9 Styx cubs. The 2 younger lionesses had 4 each, and the old lioness had 1. So very interesting, and I cannot wait to see those little bundles of joy. And our best chance at the moment of seeing those cubs is in this western area of Cheetah Plains. No sign of any tracks yet. This is also, we've now left in Kaya Amini's, that other leopard we saw, that female. We are now in sort of on the edge of Tundi's territory. So Tundi's independent daughter, who lives mostly down to the south of us in Manamala. Oh, I don't know if this was the best decision. We're right next to a dry riverbed. It's quite chilly down here. And the one thing the killer bees very much share in common is a real hatred of the cold. And we generally have got more layers on than anyone else in camp when we go out in the mornings. And it has been such an incredible drive. 2 leopards, Tingana soaring right next to you, and scent marking in Kayamini running after those impala. Oh, I really thought we were going to have some luck with her as she charged off after that rutting impala. Next time. So we came down to Cheetah Plains looking for a cheetah, and I will say I'm not too displeased with having the other spotted cat instead. So while we keep checking down here in the west for any sign of any type of critter, I just want to check in this shallow depression, open area here quickly. And this is where I found lots of lion tracks, lots of leopard tracks. No, doesn't look like anything's here. So I'm sure Jamie can't wait to chat with you about that incredible sighting of Tingana.
It is so exciting. And you know what I've just realized? First of all, he just called from a bit further north to where I thought he was. He's moving fast. And second of all, I've realized a year almost to the day ago, this is where I very first saw Tingana, in this exact spot. I had totally forgotten about that. but it was back when I was here on my interview drive, and the first half of the Sunset Safari I piggybacked on the back of Brent's vehicle and we went on a game drive, and he brought me here. We raced here at the speed of light to come and follow up on a report that Tingana was in this area, and he went south into Shirley's, and I can't believe it's been a year. All that time has passed since we last saw, since I've been here and been in this area. It was good timing on his part to come back here. Nature is beautiful. Has said that Tingana is the best and that they absolutely love him. And I don't blame him. He is a wonderful leopard. Vian, you also really like Tingana, don't you? Yeah, he is cool. He's cool. He's a cool cat. He really truly is. He is the dominant male leopard in this area, so he is a center figure as in terms of our characters. He's the likely father of, most likely of Gorillas cubs, quite possibly Shadow's cubs as well.
He's had a mark there. Did you smell it?
He just marked. I can't smell anything except petrol, but I think he's gone straight through. His tracks are not in the road. He's going in a straight line. Keep an eye out on the Arathusa Dam camera because there he is. He's in the road. There we go. Oh, there's a kudu barking. Yes, we got to hear that and see that one last time before the end of the Sunset Safari. It's going to be the last few glimpses we get of him because I'm going to leave him to his hunting. Squeeze in next to Andrew.
Maybe you want to move ahead.
Thanks, Andrew, just for a couple of minutes. He's heading off quite possibly in the direction of Anderson's territory. And Aaron, sharp, thanks, Andrew.
Thanks so much.
We're just, oh, there's another kudu barking. Oh, he's going to go off into the bushes. It's because he's been spotted by that kudu. Okay, he's got that limp. He has got an injury on his back leg, a deep gash of some description. I don't know how he acquired it. Quite possibly hunting. Oh, and this is going to be our last view of him. Oh, deep bark of a kudu. I've got to move out of the way so that Andrew can follow. There he goes. Sorry, Aaron. I got so distracted by what was going on that I completely forgot to answer your question about if Tingana were to meet up with Anderson, would he back down because of Anderson's superior size? And the answer, Aaron, is we've seen it happen once before, the two giants of the leopard world meeting up around the border of Arathusa, the boundary of Arathusa on the western side. Just concentrating, there he goes. can see if Andrew's behind me. I'll go back into him. He's moved through the bushes. Let me carry on. Try and find him for you for the last few moments. Aaron, in that case, Tingana and Anderson growled at each other. They lay next to each other, about 20 meters apart, so 60 feet away, and growled. And growled and growled and growled. So that's very often how physical confrontations are avoided in the leopard world. In that case, there was no confrontation whatsoever. But yes, size does matter in a lot of instances, but less so in terms of leopards. There's also the fact that the characters of the leopards, the individual characters, actually play a role as well. So the more aggressive an animal, the more likely it is to be victorious. Well, I think we're going to leave Tingana to go about his hunting without following him through the bushes. So I think we're going to start heading for home as well. Thank you, all of you, for joining us, and I'm going to say thank you on behalf of... I'm just going to casually stall the car. I'm going to say thank you on behalf of Brent as well as Brian, just because they're on their way home too. Thank you, Viam, for your fantastic camera work. I got your leopard, finally. And thank you to Kirsty and Jerry in final control. Most importantly, thank you to all of you out there who are joining us and following these characters. Have a wonderful day, and we'll catch you in just a few short hours on the Sunrise Safari. Bye-bye.